He's got his man in stride, complete.
Yes.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set.
Here's the option. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. He'll get 2 on the keeper. It becomes now a third down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Here is third down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try to get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this.
I swear I timed that.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Oh, I did see that one, yeah, like right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Come on, go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Give me a block, McManus. Fuck you running around for it. Goddamn.
More than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a second and long, it's really nice.
I was able to get one block there at least. I could have got a move.
Football in that situation, I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
You think whatever you want.
He does have first down yardage.
It's fair game. Do whatever you want.
But it pays off. They convert.
That's exactly what I did to Armand. It's 4th and 1. I'm going for that shit.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Drew Sanders in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 34 yards there and a 1st down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover, too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Bronco 80. Warriors 17. 79 Broncos.
They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Got your ass.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
God damn, son.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Get it. Bronco 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
70 line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He's going to keep this again. He gives it up. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle.
Ready, ready.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Wow.
And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now, The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set up. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Down. Ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Caps have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Short throw caught by Pitts. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a give to Gibbs running left. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught just inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. Touchdown! Zay Flowers from 3 yards out. And the Armadillos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more.
I had my fucking mic muted for the whole quarter.
If they hurry, we'll see.
I muted it because Kennedy was talking to me. Yeah, that was a good drive he had, though.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Close.
Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
You got to tipped it? Let's see what you got.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Oh, wow. Come on, Benjamin. What a piece of shit, bro. I didn't even want to rush him either. I was like the middle linebacker. That's crazy. Oh, fuck. I might as well go for it now.
Because to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Oh, my God.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
Yeah,
2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We
Good
step
half.
aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have fucking jumped anyway. It's stupid. I was thinking I could get like an animation like to flip into the end zone or something. Oh, that's a one-way.
AFC Championship. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Practically 0-0.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Back shots.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time.
Center's
forces some
weak.
indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
And they just did not get
That's
the snap
crazy,
in
yeah.
time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
What a great design play, EA. Yeah, it was a designed like motion.
After
Yeah, let's just have him run into the QB real quick.
For 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw.
Wow.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Come on,
couldn't
6'6".
connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Thank you.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
I pressed X like right outside the line, so that's why I went a little further. That was nice. I saw that shit coming. Yeah, that's why I flew down there with Roscoe.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the 1st half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
Very nice.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And shedding a man at the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No, there was a lot that went into why they made him the
Check it later.
first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
70 Timberwolf, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Good D, Pat.
Incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready?
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
That's crazy.
Sideline. Touchdown. Dante Thornton, 42 yards. And the Armadillos have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 9.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
They go play action here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Second down. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive, so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
he would have kept it on the ground.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
60 bikes, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for the touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 33 yards. And the Armadillos are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13.
27, Caps 14. Cam Little the kickoff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Caps have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, He comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll set him up now, first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Gibbs. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like...
Holy shit.
It's a foot race. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I don't think he was down. Of course, I try and do the celebration. It gives me the slowest one ever.
Because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Gibbs. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's now 4th and goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is indeed good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Lions. Tag. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Dude, where's my blocking?
He's taken down. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Why is my quarterback out there?
And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it.
You got a bruised knee, you might as well come back in.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you
Bro, I got a fucking timeout too because of the fucking. Oh my god.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, that's fucking game. It don't even matter. No, it fuck because he got injured. He called the timeout. Yeah, I didn't know either.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
That fucked me over.
Knocked down hard at the end of that one.
GG's.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Gibbs straight ahead. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Why? Why? Hold on.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
Like, I line up in a fucking defense and it's got my zones flipped. Like, oh, whatever.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain
Did that bullshit again.
He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So they bring out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
As well as just kneeled it out.
Well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good luck.
And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Whereas every time I wear blue, I need to stop wearing blue. I couldn't just get that last block. Like, why are you turning around on the guy you just pancaked, EA? I got that block there. I'm out to the left. That's a touchdown. But yeah, let me just turn around on the guy I just blocked. That would have been one-on-one all day. Y'all seeing this, right? Pancake turns around instead of going straight to the guy that's in front of him. I mean, 56, too. Could have found something. Stuff. Like, he even whiffed the tackle, too. Like, that was a tutty if this guy got blocked. That stuff. That was about to be a touchdown. Haynes King would have been the unlikely hero. Dude, and now I was getting this bullshit sack. What is that? I don't know how that's down. How is this down? Call them down. Not even on the ground. That's a fumble. That's crazy. It's considered down, guys. Yes. Bro, and then, what is it, Skirt? Okay, yeah, Skirt got hurt, I guess, on the sack. Nice. Then that wasted a timeout that I needed. Yeah, that was a bad flash drive. Oh well, we'll get him next time. Just amazing throw under pressure. And then busted out the Wildcat, dog. Bubble. I did an audible which made Sonny come in, which he was originally supposed to be over top of him. But it is what it is. Should have had this pick. I don't know why it didn't register. It was right over my head. Good ball, I guess. That's a hell of a route right there. My dumbass over here trying to hurdle. Oh, why the fuck he did this spin move? Should have scored there. Yeah, what a game. Oh, geez, it's a young man.